I'm not sure what happened. I was trying to do a picture-in-picture, you know, where my picture's in there. You can see my lovely face while I'm playing, and for some reason it killed the the entire game audio. Obviously, I didn't have something set up right. Right, well, that's what the mob grinder looks like now. I've added, we'll see here in a second, I've added the third layer to this one leg of it. So that means that basically we have 48 places where mobs can spawn and get knocked to their deaths. Obviously, it's not going to work too good because it's not dark enough, but nonetheless. And we'll put I'm going to wait right now and do all three exactly the same way so that they match. And here's the safe way that I made to get to the stuff. I believe you probably saw that before, and I have the sad news for you. I fell in the one that you can't see because it's screwed up. So I have to put another flower on the Good Garden of Doom. Thank goodness I like flowers. So yeah, I have 2 tickets open, and I really have marginal hopes that anybody will be of any assistance. I normally don't find any assistance. I just have to figure it out myself, but I could get lucky. And here we are at the spawn pad. And I'm wondering to myself, where's your mommy? I mean, she couldn't have died. She could have despawned, but then you wouldn't have been there, so what killed her? And this is a great mystery, and I don't know the answer. But anyhow, this area right here, and I have no idea why I'm is noisy. We're still getting blasted lots of cave spider sounds. Well, spider sounds. I'm assuming they're cave spiders until proven otherwise, because they've kicked my butt so many times, I gotta assume it's them. So let's get ready, and I wonder what the hell that was. Let's get ready and do battle. Or, well, let's get ready and try to stay alive and kill them a little faster than they kill me. Yes, indeed. Any place is dark. If you see me moving around like that, it's because I'm hearing, but I can't place from where. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I will never remember where the exit is if I don't put lights all over it, a la Shell of Blue. So I did so. And I was thinking that's kind of cool. That's very safe. I think the other side is about the same. You'll notice that I run out of dirt and cobble pretty soon, and I start using the smooth stone. And don't worry about it, I can make plenty. But I needed them, and I didn't want to go back. I was right in the middle of a hunt, so. I just hate that there's no game noise for you to hear, but this is the only way I can think of doing it. You're not going to hear everything I'm saying. I'm going to basically go through the entire thing and narrate it, and then I'll cut out all the boring crap, which you may end up with 5 minutes of stuff that I don't think is boring, but is. Who knows? Oh, yeah, who knows what anybody's going to like? I don't know unless I get comments, and I don't get a whole lot of comments. I get some, which I very much appreciate. So I'm going to try to be smart and not take them on head on or break blocks and have them spew out on me. But if I remember correctly, they spew. It just happens. I mean, but the good thing about doing this searching is that I find a lot of dark territory down there that would have reduced the number of slime that spawned. You know, not really. What was that I saw moving up there? I could have sworn I saw something. Huh, well, whatever it is, we're safe from it now. I'm not sure slime are counted. For some reason, I'm thinking maybe they're not counted in with the other mob as far as the quota. But I'm not sure. Now, I'm hearing a lot of noise down here. Not a lot, but some noise down here. And if I remember correctly, it's rather than spider, it's a I almost said yogurt for some reason. What the hell? It's a zombie. Yeah, I heard a yogurt down there. It was a cherry yogurt. I know it was, but then I see, and the water was actually keeping them down there. So now I'm thinking, did I just make a mistake? But they have so far to climb up that I figured, well, what the heck? And then, of course, rather than have it come up to me, there, I got it. I push it down with water, making it necessary for me to go down there. But that worked out okay. So there was nothing here that's obvious. I mean, it's not like there's a nest or a way to a nest that I could see, but there are just so many of them, it has to be around here. Now, I'm at a bad place. We all know what happens when I try to attack from above. And I have no idea where that one's glitching through from. It has to be under that wood that's under the water right there to the right, but I'm not sure. And I'm worried that it's going to glitch through and get me like the other one did. See, because there's nothing there. But it could be that it was underneath there, yeah, right where I'm pointed, and it glitched through the stone. So I want to break that and see what I feel. Yep, and there they were. And this is the spew. Fortunately, I have a good sword and fairly decent aim under pressure, so I was able to come through that one alive. As I did most of the other ones, not all of them, but most of them. So now we know we're close. We know we're close. I know there's only one of me. I know I'm close, and I can still hear him, but the damn sound is just so all over the place. It's difficult to figure out exactly where I'm hearing it. I'm not positive. I'm not really sure that would have helped. I think I put that incorrectly. So I did that. And I knew they'd have to climb up to get to me, and it'd give me a second, so. And I see something down there. What was that? I guess I assumed it wasn't a threat to me, an immediate threat, so I was on the rampage for the spiders. Yeah, I was absolutely utterly crestfallen because I had two episodes that I taped back to back or videoed back to back, and they were, there was some fun, interesting stuff that went on, and I thought that the people that would watch me would probably enjoy them, and so I get them all done, and I turn Fraps off, turn Minecraft off, and then I fire up Sony, the my Movie Studio Platinum 13, and I import the media from my session. I figure, well, I'll just import, bastard. I'll just import all of it, and then I can see if where I cut it, because I said, okay, this is the end of this one, and then I waited 30 seconds, and then I started the other one. You've seen it done before. I think UHC and things like that. And but anyhow, I chose all the media and I plunked it in, and immediately I knew something was wrong because there was this big long stretch of video segments with all the action on it, and then there was this little tiny sliver of audio. It was like the first, well, you heard it. That was it. That's all there was. And I was just absolutely crestfallen. Sometimes stuff like that happens, and, in the grand scheme of things, it ain't squat. But when you're trying to get something done, and, you believe in something, and you feel good getting the information, getting the fun stuff out to people, and then you get slapped in the face like that by software, it gets to you every once in a while. So anyhow, that's so I fired off a letter to Fraps, and I fired off a letter to Sony regarding the previous problem where you may have noticed in some of my videos there are blackouts from 3 seconds to 12 seconds, maybe a minute and a half. No idea how those are happening. They all of a sudden just started to happen. I've looked at the place where the segment comes together, because sometimes if you don't handle how you splice the segments, it can screw things up, and I can find absolutely nothing wrong with how they were put together. So I shot a kite to them to find out if they could help me, and I haven't heard back yet. I shot a kite off to Fraps, and I think it was a bit angry, and I feel kind of bad about it. It was one of those contact forms, so I can't just write back and say, wow, I was pissed, sorry. Because those people at Fraps are good, but I kind of hammered them, because that was an hour and a half of videoing down the drain. And it not only did not record the game sound, it didn't record audio sound. So basically there's two subsystems that it failed to, it stopped, actually, I shouldn't say failed, it stopped recording. Because I didn't want to do this, but I thought, well, screw it. I thought, wait a minute, because I was going to jam Sony, because I was thinking it was their fault again, because I already had the blackout deal that I was trying to work with them on. And hey, cave chickens, I swear, there's a family of cave chickens. They're probably Neanderthal chickens that have been down there untouched by humanity. I don't know, Minecraft-ity. But I stopped to realize that it's Fraps that is recording the audio, and it's Fraps where you set up, okay, I want to get the in-game from this audio device and the voice from this audio device. And as you saw, it worked fine. Now, after I found out what had happened, I thought, crap, something's broken. So I did a test. Worked fine. So for some reason, after a minute and a half of a 90-minute session, it just flat stopped accepting sound from any device. So anyhow, that's my wham wham pee pee pants. And these spiders are still singing at me, saying, "Come here, Dahlgren. I got something for you, buddy." I was thinking to myself when I did this, I don't care if I have to make a hollow square out of this mine. I'm going to find those bastards and kill them. And I thought, well, shoot. I'm going to fall through there because I could hear them. And there they are. Now, concern that I have is, okay, he's down there. I'm up here. I don't have any lava. Let me push him away with water. And then I realized, and actually I didn't realize it until he did it, that I just gave him a way to get up to me. And I didn't think that they would climb up water. That was really interesting. So that's a good find for me. Anything I can use to fight these bastards is good enough. And I see that one in the distance. I want to make sure behind me is clear, though, before I do anything. So it's all about protect your butt while you take care of the spider slut. Okay, I had to say that because it rhymed. Same issue, though. I'm here. It's over there. If I move in, he's going to get me. And I can see he's got a bro or a sis back there, at least. So I got to give them a way to get to me so I can get to them. But I'm trying to do it with a little bit of sense until I just say screw it. Now again, I expected to come up on a web farm. And I didn't. That's the slime pad right above us. I'm only one layer, 2 levels below it. Hence the slime goo. Thinking, oh my God, where are you hiding? So at this point, I'm getting a little radical. I'm just jumping down because it's driving me crazy. I saw a skeleton there, and that's why I put that block up there. I don't know if you noticed it when we first came in there. But like I said, every dark place I find that I light up, that's a good thing. Because that's going to be more mob spawning. Well, actually, it'll be more mob spawning in the mob grinder, and it'll be more slime spawning if they actually count as that. And I'm not sure where I'm thinking I heard that they didn't count towards the quota, but I don't know. Probably full of little green apples. I think I actually managed. I was about to say I think I managed not to cuss in this one, but that's not true. Drop a torch. Wow, you didn't. Wowzer. Okay, well, I'm going to cut this off here pretty soon. Prior to the battles, but at least it'll be in 20-minute intervals or 20-minute sessions, so you don't have to sit there and watch a bunch of stuff. So anyhow, I'm going to say adios right now, and thanks for Thanks for showing up, and thanks for putting up with this lame inner stuff that I kind of have to do to get the things to you. And Dahlgren out.